IT searches on Center for Policy Research is currently underway. The IT team had arrived at the Center for Policy Research, their premises, at about 12 noon. At least 15 IT officials, we're given to understand, are still inside. Searches currently are underway. As per the website, Dr. Manmohan Singh and Justice D.Y. Chandrachud's father, Y.V. Chandrachud, were former members of the Center for Policy Research's governing board. I have Bhavtosh joining me on the broadcast for more on this. Bhavtosh, a little bit of a backgrounder for our viewers on this. What led to the IT officials actually ending up at the doorstep of the Center of Policy of Research?
Well, no word from the Income Tax Department. In fact, the Income Tax Department generally doesn't issue any statement when they're carrying out raids and searches. But very shocking development that has taken place, that India's foremost think tank is presently being searched, and one can say even being raided by the Income Tax Department. Center for Policy Research is located in the heart of New Delhi at Malcha Marg. Early in the morning, at least two teams of Income Tax Department Delhi unit landed up at premises of Center for Policy Research, and they are still carrying out raids and searches. Center for Policy Research has confirmed that Income Tax Department personnel have reached their office, and they're going through various documents. The trustees of Center for Policy Research are who's who of India. In fact, even those who are part of Center for Policy Research are foremost thinkers of India, and they have published papers. In fact, they have also been critique of not only of this present government, but even of the past government. They have published the papers in various journals as well as in newspapers. What prompted the Income Tax Department to carry out these raids and searches is still not clear. It could be because of the funding or even of the trustees. It's something that Income Tax Department can only reveal when they issue a statement, or if Center for Policy Research trustees and members can come out in open and say as to why these raids and searches are taking place. But a very shocking development has taken place, that India's foremost think tank is presently being raided and searched by the Income Tax Delhi unit.
A question before I let you go. So the names of Dr. Manmohan Singh and the Justice Chandrachud's father has come up. Is that just mere coincidence, or is there any sort of significance to the way that the names have come up?
Well, they have been trustees, and that's how Center for Policy Research has, in fact, taken the very fact that it's India's foremost think tank. Even in the past, Pratap Bhanu Mehta, India's foremost columnist and as well as thinker, he has been associated. He has in fact been heading the Center for Policy Research. So one of the best brains of India have in fact headed Center for Policy Research, and that's the reason why everyone is saying as to why Income Tax Department has landed up at the doorsteps of Center for Policy Research. Even we tried seeking a statement from Income Tax Department, but fact is that Income Tax Department only issues a statement once raids and searches are over. And it could be possible the manner in which funding of income tax, manner in which Center for Policy Research funding, that could be the reason why they are presently carrying out raids and searches. But it is a known fact that some of the columnists or members have been a critique both of the present regime as well as past regime. That could, according to people who are associated with Center for Policy Research, that could be the reason why the Income Tax Department personnel have in fact landed up at the doorstep of CPR.
All right, Bhavtosh, thank you so much for getting us all those details. So no clarity on as to why and what has prompted the IT department to actually go there and conduct raids. We're still awaiting a statement from the IT department. In fact, I'm also being joined by Akanksha, who is reporting from on ground where the raids are currently taking place. Akanksha, what's happening there? We're given to understand that it's been more than 5 hours that the IT officials are at the premises.
Well, absolutely. I'm outside Center for Policy Research, and it's been more than 5 hours that these IT research are underway. This is the office of Center for Policy Research, and registered but unrecognized political parties are under the scanner of the Income Tax Department. IT raids are currently underway at this location, along with various other locations all across the country, including Maharashtra, Haryana, and Gujarat. Now, raids are being conducted by the Income Tax Department here. We've been told that the team came here at around 12 noon, and still at least 15 officials are currently inside. If you talk about the funding, as per the website of Center for Policy Research, it states that the think tank says on its website that being recognized as a not-for-profit society by the Government of India, it contributes to it tax exempt. CPR receives grants from a variety of domestic and international sources, is what is stated on the website of Center for Policy Research. It also says that Dr. Manmohan Singh, former Prime Minister, and Justice D.Y. Chandrachud's father was also the former member of the governing body of CPR. But as you can see, these are the visuals from outside Center for Policy Research office, and at least 15 income tax officials are currently inside. In the morning, we also saw an IT team was also seen at an office of a lawyer in Delhi's Mayur Vihar area. But the fact of the matter remains that official word from Income Tax Department and also Center for Policy Research is still awaited.
All right, Akanksha, thank you so much for getting us all those details. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you for all the latest.